It's second from bottom, again second from top here on Friday Night Football, here on the NPL Victoria YouTube and Facebook pages. We've got NPL3 football tonight for you as Western United look to close down Preston Lions' gap at the top of NPL3 to just a point, while Springvale White Eagles will be looking to steer clear of the drop. It's Springvale White Eagles against Western United here on this Friday night. To take you through it will be myself, Oliver Walker-Peel, and two sides at differing ends of the table, both looking for 3 points tonight. We'll go through the lineups for you, starting with the home side. Springvale White Eagles. In goal is number 1, George Samaranis. Number 2 is Stefan Jans. Number 3, Nenad Nikolic is the captain. Number 4 is Slavica Saric. Number 5 is Dion Paola. Number 7, Brady Quinn. Number 9, Masej Namdar. Number 10 is Mathul Koué. Number 11 is Marko Stanisavljevic. Number 14 is Stefan Tonios. And number 99 is Stefan Karac. For Western United's reserves then, we've got in goal number 1, Charlie Emery. Number 2, Alex Baker. Number 3, Benjamin Parsons-Collins. Number 4, Ajak Dayu. Number 6, Noah Holmes. Number 7, Adisu Bayu. Number 9, Manolak Agwek. Number 14, Reece Bozanovsky. Number 15, Jalil Regay. Number 27, Captain Jeris Katardis. And number 29 is Ayom Majok. So all in readiness here at the home of the Springvale White Eagles. Both sides looking for 3 points tonight. 1 in order to help alleviate fears of relegation, while others dreaming of promotion. 3 points could be so vital to either of these sides. Can Western United's reserves show up to the task on this Friday night? Or will Springvale White Eagles take it out in front of their home fans? And so, here it begins then on Friday Night Football. Two sides with different aspirations, both with the same aim of 3 points tonight. A win could be crucial, and whoever can get it will go into the rest of the season with renewed optimism that they can achieve their respective goals. As already with the ball on this near side are Western United, with Ayom Majok looking to take the ball past his marker in the captain Nenad Nikolic. Attritional battle out there on the near side, and already Western United have got themselves a corner. I sense that'll be a decent battle on this near side between Majok and Nikolic. Whoever can win that battle may well have a bit of a say in which way the result goes tonight. But it'll be Noah Holmes to swing this one in, formerly of the Adelaide Croatia Raiders rather. And we'll swing this in from the Western United right. Decent delivery in, punched away, only temporarily, and somehow the ball hasn't found its way in. Samaranis couldn't command his 6-yard box for the moment. It broke kindly for Western United, but they couldn't capitalise on the chance, and the score remains goalless. It looks for all money like the A-League reserve side would have a dream start, but they're kept at bay, at least for the moment. So it's Holmes then again, who holds one arm aloft, plays a 1-2 and whips one into the front post. Headed away and then further clear as Namdar looks to chase for Springvale. A win for Western United would cut Preston's gap at the top of the table to just a solitary point. There's 4 points in it at the moment, but Preston Lions will have a game in hand over Western United after tonight's game. Only Ballarat City are keeping Springvale White Eagles away from the foot of the table, as there's an early free kick to the hosts. Ball now with Stefan Karac. Ball's given away. really cheaply, and now Noah Holmes can look to orchestrate something. He found Ajak Dayu, now back with Holmes. Looks to clip one over the top. It's really well controlled. Break into the area, maybe an early chance for Adisu Bayu. Rolls one square, and there's no one in green and black to get a shot on goal. Poor clearance again, now Baker. Out wide right. Now with Bozanovsky. Goes in field. But it's cleared away. And now the White Eagles may look to break. The attack's died down for the moment, but Springvale White Eagles retain possession with Paola. Nice interplay on the far side, and now the ball down the line. But the assistant referee's flag goes up on the far side, and Western United will have a free kick inside the defensive half. Dayu rolls short to Baker. Holmes. Good ball out wide right for Majok. Rolls on short to Baker, who looks to whip one in, but it's a poor delivery. And now a goal kick for the Springvale White Eagles to take. Only the solitary win for the hosts this season. They are level on points with Ballarat City, who currently sit at the bottom of the table in 12th. So they'll be looking for a result tonight just to get a bit of daylight between themselves and Ballarat City. Well, back with Charlie Emery, who earlier on in the season was named on the bench for Western United. Now Ryan Scott with the gloves in the senior side, who do play tomorrow night against the Western Sydney Wanderers. Now it is Scatardis, looks to clip one over the top, but none of the attackers chasing. We're going to get there. And the ball has disappeared behind for a goal kick. Big bit of team news in this Western United team is the call-up for Nicholas Milanovic in the senior side. He's currently in New South Wales with the Western United senior team. Had played the 6 previous league games in NPL3 before the call-up and was the top scorer. 5 goals, he holds that mantle. They've got to find the goals to replace him as now Springvale White Eagles look to move forward. Stanislav Lievich had the ball taken away from him. Now a goal kick to Western United then, which Charlie Emery will take. Switch over the top. That's a decent ball. Bayu chases it down, but a good bit of goalkeeping from George Samaranis to get there ahead of the Western United winger and snuff out the danger. But a very clever switch of play. Nearly saw a chance for Western United. Namdar. It's now with Saric. Looks to go down the line. But once again, Springvale White Eagles have straight offside. It's Koué on this occasion. Easy decision for the assistant referee. Once again, it's been a trademark of their play so far this evening, that diagonal switch of play, and once again it doesn't quite come off. Majok goes in field, finds Noah Holmes. As Western United look to start another attack. Bozanovsky loses out. And the referee in Lazaros Pantelides sees an infringement. And so the free kick will be awarded to the home side. Red tops, blue shorts, kicking from right to left. And Western United in their traditional green and black striped shirts and black shorts from left to right. The ball goes down the line, intercepted. Now with Holmes, who looks to play the ball out wide. Finds Majok, who will look to drive at his defender. But a good bit of defending from Tonios, who is a little worse for wear as a result of the challenge. Ball fizz cross field. It's a poor ball from Deu. Koué looks to move it forward. Ball down the line for Namdar. There's numbers arriving in the area for Springvale, and the ball couldn't find Brady Quinn, who was making the run in the middle. And instead, the host will have to settle for a corner. But a really poor ball from Ajak Deu. And the Springvale White Eagles were able to make their way forward. And now have a chance from this set piece to have their first real sight of goal. Corner now from the White Eagles' right. Headed away, and now Western United can break through Bayu. He's got real pace. They've got numbers streaming forward, and that's a cynical challenge. And should realistically be the first yellow card of the night. In fact, the referee has elected not to produce a yellow card. Did look like a challenge that deserved one on ostensible viewing, but the referee elected not to go to his notebook. Ajak Deu. Play the ball short to Bozanovsky. Now with Holmes. Western United looking to get another attack going. Rolled central to Bozanovsky, who can hit one. And the save is parried, and tapping the ball home for Western United. A simple tap in. There was a shot from range that wasn't closed down. And in the end, Western United were able to capitalise on the scraps. And the A-League reserve side get an early lead here in Springvale. And it's not one that George Samaranis will want to watch back. Parried it straight into the path of the attacker, who took it with open arms and tapped the ball home. And Western United have the dream start on this Friday night. Ball now goes forward for Springvale, who now have to respond. And now Western United will sense that there's blood in the water, perhaps. Perhaps they'll be going in for the kill. Good work from Bayou. Ajak Dayu clips it out wide. Majok. Alex Baker. Now with Dayu. Looking for that ball. Crossfield again, and they found it, but the assistant referee thought that Bayu had drifted offside. And so the offside flag went up as a result. Good work from Noah Holmes to sense the space and move into it. Good ball in behind for Majok, but decent bit of covering from Nikolic to sense the danger and clip the ball out of play. And so a throw in for the visitors. Well inside their attacking half. Skatardis in midfield. The ball now finds Charlie Emery via Dayu. Headed down to Noah Holmes. Ball played centrally. Once again they're looking over the top, and this time it doesn't pay off. Koué now looking to drive forward. It's pulled down by Bozanovsky, who knew exactly what he was doing. Free kick taken short. Now Springvale White Eagles looking to go over the top, but once again that doesn't eventuate. They've got the ball on the near side wing. Good challenge from Baker, but the White Eagles have the ball back. Switched over to Koué, heads it down into the path of Namdar on the edge of the area. Ball played short. They were looking for the 1-2 between Paola and Namdar. And eventually, after a ricochet, Charlie Emery will claim. Majok with the goal there. The ball was intended for him just there. It's his 4th goal in NPL3 this season. One behind Nicholas Milanovic, who is the leading goal scorer in the team with 5. not in the squad, as I mentioned before, due to his commitments with the A-League side, with the senior side. As the ball short was poor, Koué looked to play it in behind for Namdar. But good bit of work from Benjamin Parsons-Collins to get in front of his man and turn the ball away. Ball short. Nearly sold Emery short, but he did well to get away with it. Stanislav Lievich nearly stole his way in. But Emery just about able to deal with it, but nervy moments for the Western United number one. Dayu clears it away. Headed down the line on towards Bayu. Looking to help out was Agwek. Bayu looked to turn around the corner. Western United have been dispossessed. Ball looking for Namdar, who will chase with interest. Rolled short to Brady Quinn. Now central with Tonios. Stanislav Lievich on the left. Now Nikolic, who drives in field, breaks into the area. He's got options in the middle if he can pick them out, but a good bit of defending from Parsons-Collins prevents any shot on goal from a White Eagles player in the middle. There was a plethora of players arriving, but a really, really good piece of defending from Parsons-Collins. And the home side must settle for a corner. First one for Springvale to be taken from their left-hand side. Drifted in towards the back post. And a poor header from Tonios, who was steaming in. And the ball goes behind for a goal kick. Good pressure from Springvale White Eagles. Winning the ball was Tonios, who has the ball back, but played away from Baker in the challenge. And so the hosts have a throw. Decent crowd here tonight for the Springvale White Eagles, as they'll be looking to be the 12th man and get their team over the line. Curling shot on goal from Namdar is way wide. And Charlie Emery not threatened. But a good spell of possession and momentum for the home side at the moment, despite the scoreline. They'll look to use a bit of momentum and try and restore parity once again. Ball fizzed into Holmes, who controlled well. Now Alex Baker. Tonios. Good work from Bozanovsky to win it back. Looks to clip it in behind for Ion Majok, who couldn't get there. And the goalkeeper throws the ball out quickly, and the White Eagles look to start an attack from the back. Space now for Nikolic to move into. Had options right and left and decided to look left. Brady Quinn with Baker for company. And the defender shields the ball out of play. He thought that he'd done well to win his side a goal kick, but the referee adjudges it to be a corner. And now a chance, potentially, for Springvale to draw level. Floated in, headed away at the front post. Really not a good corner. They do have a throw. Karac looks to switch. Ball now with Stanisavljevic. Ball forward from Saric, cut out. Now Bozanovski goes left. Ball in behind. Second bite of the cherry. Chance for Western United and a really good piece of defending. The assistant referee's flag was up anyway. But Karac wasn't aware of that and slid in, trying to keep the ball away from a man like Agwek, but it wouldn't have mattered anyway. Ball cleared long. Koué looking to buy the free kick, and he has done. Nudge in the back, potentially a little bit soft, but the referee saw it nonetheless. There's a reason why I'm not a referee, though. Because the men out there in the middle can do a much better job than I ever could. Quinn finds Saric. Under pressure from Agwek, but evades it. Now Koué lets the ball run. It's now to play for a throw. Koué now moving forward. Few step overs. Does well, rolls it short to Namdar. Now further central with Quinn. Shot on goal from range, sails high over the bar. Once again, another shot on goal that doesn't threaten Charlie Emery. Intelligible forward, but they had it covered. Western United with the ball in their defensive penalty area, but they're looking to accelerate the ball forward with pace. Parsons Collins. Good run in behind. Chance for Western United to add to their lead. Break into the area. Was Majok, and it had to be a penalty. Easy decision for Lazaros Pantelides to award the spot kick. And there's a chance for Western United to double their advantage from the spot. Great run inside the area from Majok, who was found. And a crude challenge saw him brought down. And this is a chance for Western United to be put in full control from 12 yards. There's Bayu, Agwek and Majok all interested. They'll congregate around the spot as we wonder who's going to take it. On whose shoulders will the responsibility be put on? It looks like Manilak Agwek will take responsibility and take the spot kick. Huge moment in the context of this game then. As it'll be Manilak Agwek from the penalty spot. Looking to draw level with Milanovic at the top of the goal scoring charts for Western United's reserves. It will be his 5th goal of the season if he can convert, and he can. Keeper went the right way, but the ball went underneath him, and cool as you like from the penalty spot, Manilak Agwek doubles Western United's advantage. Penalty taken low and hard, and Samaranis, despite guessing the right way, couldn't keep it out. And Western United now in full control of this NPL3 clash. It's Springvale White Eagles 0, Western United 2. Even with the absence of Nicholas Milanovic, Western United can still find goals. That's Agwek's 5th for the season in the league. And now Western United in the box seat. And the Springvale White Eagles have to respond with a counterpunch of their own before this game gets away from them. Breaks for Namdar! And he nearly finds the bottom corner. That would have been an instant response. The clearance wasn't satisfactory, and Namdar nearly took full advantage with the first time effort. He nearly crept into the bottom corner. Western United lucky not to have the deficit halved. Good strength from Majok, who looks to hold the ball up. There was a second Springvale White Eagles player who came across, Antonios. And the goal scorer of the first goal, Ion Majok, is really not in a good way.
It's going right through the back of him, Red. Come on, man.
Clip forward from Karac. Stanislav Lievich and Quinn, the 2 White Eagles players surrounding the ball, but neither of them could get there. Not the start that the host would have wanted, especially considering that that trapdoor is looming large. And State League 1 football will be something that the host will want to avoid next season. Still a long way to go in this season, but you need to get wins on the board in this period, and if you can't, it could be tougher to accumulate points for the rest of the season. Stanislav Lievich looks to whip one in from the left, able to do so as Majok looks to kick and rush. gives away a free kick and the ball's thrown away. And that's poor discipline from Ion Majok. As soon as you do that, you're going to enter the referee's notebook. And you can understand his frustrations from not getting the free kick before. But throwing the ball away really is a poison chalice. And he's cautioned for it. Ball attempted for Namdar, but once again he had straight offside, and the assistant referee very, very quick to raise the flag. Dream start for Western United in this game, and you'd think a third would leave Springvale with a mountain to climb already. On the far side is Agwek. Looks to put it in behind for Bayu. Ball breaks central. Now at wide to Majok, and his ball inside for Holmes. Wasn't his best. Driving forward with pace is Brady Quinn. Ball played out wide towards Kuai. Whips it in from the right. Namdar chest down. Will the shots open up for him? The answer is no. Stanisavljevic now with possession. And they've won a free kick. Stanisavljevic wasn't happy with the decision and shoved Ajak Deu. Well, the referee cautioned the Springvale man. The answer is no, it will just be a talking to. For the Springvale winger. Flicked on in behind, looking for Majok. Uses his strength and nearly got himself in behind. But not to be. Kuai now on the far side looking to break forward. He's got real pace. No one in green and black closes him down. Surely fouled from behind and the referee disagrees. Namdar looking to open up a shot, and eventually it's blocked behind for a corner. Really good run on the far side from Kuai, who played it short to Namdar. But a good block. Sees the ball behind for a corner. There is a Springvale White Eagles player down towards the goal that Western United are attacking. So it's a long, long way off the ball. It may well have been through that last Western United attacking phase of play that the player is injured from. The man down is Karach, who is now back up and walking. It remains to be seen whether the host will look to the bench or whether Karach will return. Looks as though he's going back to the changing rooms. Stefan Karach. And there will be a substitute prepared. So for the moment, Springvale White Eagles are down to 10. Will they get the chance to make the substitution before the corner is taken? The answer is yes. And coming on is Alex Kubenko, number 97. So an early substitution for the host, and they're back to a full complement. Ball drifted in from the far side. Headed away. Kubenko the substitute, and it was blocked away en route to goal from Noah Holmes. That one was on target. That was a really good block, because that would have tested Charlie Emery. But Holmes with a brilliant block, and the score remains at 2-0 because of it. But Alex Kubenko nearly with an instant impact. Majok was onside, but he was looking to play the ball back inside, but was unable to do so. Of course, next week for Western United is the top of the table clash with the Preston Lions at home. So if they can win this one, they'll go into that heavyweight clash with a lot of momentum. As the ball is clipped, looking for Agawek, but it won't find him. Well taken down from Namdar. As Baker steps in. Paola was impeded, but the referee allows the advantage. Kubenko does well to evade the pressure, as Paola was nibbled at. And the free kick is taken quickly. Slavica Saric. Finds Nikolic. Looking to play the ball short, but Stanislav Lievich couldn't get it under his spell. With Brady Quinn now on the White Eagles left. Poor ball inside, but the clearance wasn't to a Western United advantage. Back with Kubenko. The first half substitute. Drives forward. And the Springvale White Eagles are dispossessed. Holmes looks to spray one out wide. Looking for Majok. Good bit of defending from the captain in Nikolic. As Baker chests it on. And eventually awards the handball after it looked like he would let play continue. The referee checks his watch as we draw ever closer to the interval. Ball rolled inside, really nice nutmeg from Paola. It's now with Alex Kubenko. Fine, Stefan Jantz. Now with Quinn looking for Kuai. Stayed down. And he'll take the throw, it looks like. In fact, he leaves it. And throwing board to Namdar. Under no initial pressure. Now finds Kabenko. Nearly sold Saric down the river. But the Springvale White Eagles centre half was able to get out of trouble. Stanisavljevic is now with Quinn. Inboard to Nikolic. Stanisavljevic looking to beat his man now. Rolling ball to Namdar. Under no pressure. Looks to wind one up and nearly found the top left corner. It would have had Charlie Emery beaten if it had found its way inside the post. But in the end it was off target. And Western United's 2-goal lead remains. But once again, no effort to close down from the Western United defence. Nearly cost them dearly. Barge in the back. Very industrious challenge. And a yellow card offence at that from Adisu Bayu. And 3 minutes of additional time have been signalled. We've reached the end of the 45. And now another 3 minutes to be added on at the end of this first half. Goal here for Springvale. If they were able to half the deficit right before the interval, would give them momentum that they can get back into this game. Still a lot of this game still to play out, but a goal here could be crucial. Whipped in, headed away, and now Bayu could look to drive the ball forward for the visitors. Instead checks. Finds Holmes in the middle, who's got acres in which to move the ball forward. But that's not his best whatsoever, and Kabenko cuts it out. First time ball, now looking to find Agawek after the pass from Springvale White Eagles was intercepted, but the Western United frontman couldn't latch onto the end of it. Stanisavljevic with a good ball inside. Quinn looking to find Nikolic, who battles with Majok. The referee kept his whistle away and decided to only award a goal kick. Skatardis moves the ball forward for Bozinovski. Ball then cleared from Saric. Kuai with the ball at his feet. Goes in board to Paola. Western United now dispossessed. Looking to drive forward was Quinn, but he was dispossessed almost immediately after receiving the ball, after winning the ball rather. Now Tonios looking to move forward. Kuai looked to play it short, but Good work from Bayou to step in. Couldn't prevent a White Eagles throw. Pozanovsky won the ball and was immediately fouled. To the utter dismay of the Western United coaching staff at the dugout. They had a very good view of that as well. And they were up in arms as soon as the challenge flew in. As we enter the final moments of this first half. One team evidently happier than the other with how the first half proceedings have played out. And that will be the half-time whistle. Western United in a game which they entered strong favourites have lived up to the tag. A 2-goal advantage they take into the half-time interval. Ion Majok got the proceedings started with a tap-in after a poor error from George Samaranis in the Springvale White Eagles goal, before Manilak Agwek scored his 5th league goal of the season from the penalty spot, after Majok was cruelly brought down in the penalty area. A good half for the visitors, who go into the break with full control at half-time here in Springvale. It's Springvale White Eagles 0, Western United 2. We'll be back with full second half commentary in just a few moments. And welcome back to Springvale, the Serbian Sports Centre, as the hosts, Springvale White Eagles, are 2 goals in arrears at the half-time interval. Western United in full control of this NPL3 Victoria tie as they look to cut Preston's lead at the top of the table to just a single point. Goal scorers in the first half. Ion Majok got the first via a tap-in after a spill from George Samaranis, before Manilak Agwek doubled Western United's lead from the spot after Majok was brought down. So a first half that went incredibly to plan for Western United will now move into a second half that must well do the same. And if it does, then it looks like they'll take all 3 points and charge up the table. And looking to breathe down Preston's neck. So a lot of football to be played in this game though, as Emery hooks clear. And now a throw for Springvale. Altonios on the ball for Springvale. Clipped over the top, chance for Namdar to steal in behind, but Emery was able to rush off his line and get there first and prevent any shooting chance. But stepping in to win the ball back is Quinn. Had Kawhi in behind, but Quinn elects to go himself. Breaks into the area, curling shot, a goal! He's deflected and just wide of the upright. But an early chance for Springvale, who nearly halved the deficit in the early stages of this second half. Western United lucky not to concede. And now the White Eagles have a corner. Drifted in and headed away at the front post. Holmes can't keep it alive, and now there'll be another corner now, this time from the near side. Now floated in once more. Headed away, Bayou. He's got runners drifting forward. He looks out wide, and it was a poor ball in the end that was cut out by Yance. Majok looked to put Samaranis under pressure, but the hosts remain on the ball. The White Eagles at the moment have got Stanisavljevic looking down the line, on down the line, but he wasn't found. Instead, the ball went more central. Clipping the ball down the line, or in behind for Majok, but he couldn't get there. Once again, they're trying to go over the top. Kubenko. Once again, there's the ball over the top. Well taken down. And now forward from Nikolic. And the assistant referee judges Kawhi to be offside. And so a promising looking attack is terminated. Bay wins the header down. Agwek picks the ball up. Had Holmes for support, who decided to go back rather than forward. Reggae. Looking down the line for Bayu, who won't get there. And Samaranis clears forward. Sliding challenge from behind is successful. As was Majok turning away, but his ball in board wasn't to his quality. Polo looking behind, it's a decent ball for Kuwait. Looking behind for Namdar. But Emery once again quick off his line. Was able to snuff out the chance. Quinn chases after it now for Springvale, and he gets there. He's got Namdar pulling square. Quinn elects to go alone and maybe should have found the number 9 in the middle. Looked to take his man on himself, but had Namdar in support. And as soon as that option was closed down, the chance was made tougher. Kuai got options in the middle if he wants to find them. Ball stays in. The Western United players weren't playing to the whistle. But the ball now out of play, and danger is alleviated for now, but the Western United players are up in arms that they should have had a goal kick, but those appeals fell on deaf ears. Now it looks like the referee will have a talk to Adisu Bayu. And that's all it is. So Adisu Bayu already on a yellow, so he's walking on very, very thin ice at the moment. Ball forward for Agawek. It was a poor one. It's now with Quinn. Kabenko. Space opens up for him to shoot, and it's well over the top. But once again, the Western United players on the back foot in terms of closing the shot down. But the shot was wayward anyway. Springvale White Eagles going to the bench then. Coming off his number 11, Marko Stanisavljevic. Coming on, number 18 is Marko Jankovic. Ball shot is cut out. Moving forward now is Namdar. Clip central for Kabenko drives into the area. There's options in the middle. He couldn't find them, but it's blocked behind for another corner. In fact, I'll correct myself on the change, because it wasn't Stanisavljevic going off, it was Nedad Nikolic, the captain, who was withdrawn. As it's floated in from the right, headed away from Western United. Now played out wide for Kawhi. Looking to drive it. Reggae. Knocked away, and Kawhi has the ball at his feet again, but his attempted cross was blocked at the earliest possible opportunity. And it's out for a White Eagles throw. Substitution now for Western United. Off is the goal scorer, Manilek Agwek. And coming on now is Sabit Gore for the visitors. Formerly of Werribee in the Port Melbourne Sharks. And now Gore has a chance to prove himself with the Western United reserves. Kawhi was impeded, and so a free kick from the near side for the Springvale White Eagles. Could this provide a route back into the game for the home side? It'll be Quinn to whip this in. Floated in, flicked away. Chance still alive from a White Eagles point of view. Stanisavljevic looking to win the battle of the number 11s, but has to settle for a throw. Ball switched. Now to Kawhi. Shouts for a handball. Waved away. Kawhi looking to clip the ball into the 6-yard box, but it was blocked away. And now the Western United have got options moving forward. The ball was intended for the substituting Ngor, but couldn't find him. And now all of a sudden this game is starting to open up. It's now with Holmes. Bayou making a run down the near side, but the switch wasn't used this time. Holmes. Now the ball is played for Bayou, has two opponents to contend with and ends up losing out. Inboard now Kawhi. Breaking into the penalty area, great bit of footwork. And now the White Eagles feel that they're entitled to a penalty. And this time it's not awarded by the referee in Lazaros Pantelidis. They had a very fair shout, but it was ignored, and now down the other end, a chance maybe for Western United to potentially make it 3. Great bit of skill, rolled inboard, and in the end, Bozanovsky couldn't get on the end of it. Madjok with a stunning bit of work on the right-hand edge of the penalty area, but he couldn't find his way past his man first, but In the end, the chance dissipated. Reggae sprays out wide. Looking to try and will the ball forward. Driving forward to good effect is Dayu. And now Western United have got themselves a free kick. Now a yellow card given to Stanislav Lijevic, I assume for belting the ball away. We saw a similar yellow card given in the first half. After Ion Majok threw the ball away. Holmes looking for Bayu. Antonios couldn't intercept, pulled square. Majok, his shirt was being pulled inside the area, but a second penalty wasn't to be awarded. And now a yellow card to Reese Bozanovsky. Both teams had quite a respectable penalty shout within a few moments of one another. Neither time did the referee elect to award a spot kick, as he did to Western United in the first half. Ball looking for Kuai, who should keep this one alive. Looking to clip it in to the middle. Had Jankovic steaming in, but couldn't find him. And once again, the White Eagles have yet another corner. Towards the near post, chested down from Kuai, and his shot was blocked. He thought he had an opening, but it was charged down. As Kabenko plays out wide for Quinn. Kuai didn't come to the ball, and Quinn looks to battle to win it back. Couldn't do so. Bayu out wide for Reggae. In the middle for Western United is Majok. He's inside the area, pulls it further square. Must be, and it's somehow saved. And Gore thought he'd have the chance to seal the game, and it's blocked at point blank range by George Samaranis. That could be a crucial save. What a moment that could be in the game. Great work down the Western United left. And it looked like the easiest of tap-ins for Sabit and Gore. But he couldn't capitalise, and it's quite a stunning save from George Samaranis to keep the game at 2-0 and to keep his side in the contest. Yellow card awarded to Jerry Skatardis. A clear booking. The referees had quite a little bit of paperwork to do. Was clipped into the middle towards the substitute in Jankovic. Crossing from the left is blocked. And now Majok can try and move the ball forward. Ball forward wasn't satisfactory, and trying to step in was Ngor, who just missed the crucial chance that may well have put the game to bed had he converted. But he went in strongly. And in the end, his side have got a throw. Now Charlie Emery finds Katardis, nipping in with Kabenko. Katardis does well. Plays the ball out wide. Referee judges there to be a free kick as Springvale look to spot the ball down and get play restarted immediately, but the referee disallowed them the opportunity. Tonios will receive the ball back. Hang on, Majok puts the goalkeeper under pressure, but Springvale White Eagles are able to get the ball away. Kabenko driving into space. Plays it out wide. Shot on goal is expertly tipped over the bar. A brilliant effort from Masi Namdar. And somehow, some way, Charlie Emery has tipped that over the bar. A save out of the top drawer. Keeps Springvale White Eagles at bay, and there's another one. Two stunning saves in quick succession. This time away from Kuwai, who headed the ball down. And two expert saves from Charlie Emery. Keep the game at 2-0. Springvale White Eagles will be baffled as to how they've not scored in the last few moments. Will it be third time lucky? Maybe it's not their night. It ricochets off Jankovic, and now Skatardis can look to move forward. He's got Bayu down the line if he wants him, but instead draws the free kick. But I can just catch my breath for the moment because two absolutely top draw saves from Charlie Emery means that his side keep their 2-goal cushion. But they were absolutely world class. And there was about a 30-second gap in between them. Rege goes forward. Bayu goes central. Bozanovsky drives into space, looks to clip on him behind, but then it had too much on it. And the White Eagles looking to spring into attack. Well won back by Ngor, who checks once, twice, looking to drive into the area, but had the ball stolen from him. It's with Kabenko, drives into space. He's got acres of it to move into, but then the pass was poor considering the time he had, and he surrenders possession. Dayu moving forward to receive was Majok, who has pace to burn and was impeded. That had to be a free kick according to the Western United bench, but the referee waved it away. Skatardis finds Dayu. Look to play it forward, but they've given the ball away, Western United. And now the hosts will have a throw. Kawhi looked to make the run in behind, but it wasn't spotted. Tonios. Now with Holmes. He's lost possession. Chance for the host to drive forward. And that chance was halted as Holmes brought down Alex Kabenko, the first half substitute, and he finds himself in the referee's notebook. Yet another caution. Now a chance for the White Eagles to maybe create something from this. Free kick about 30 yards from goal. Too far out from which to shoot, you'd think. But a chance for the hosts to potentially halve the arrears. In fact, it was drilled low. But straight back off the wall, and they've got to recycle the attack. Good ball forward as Quinn looked to turn away from his man. And he's done well to win his side a corner. Nice little spell of pressure from the hosts. But they'll know that they'll need a ton more than that if they're going to take anything from this game. Whipped in from the far side. Emery moves off his line and punches away with authority. Poor first touch, and Western United could be in. Bayou looked to move the ball forward, but it was taken away from him. Had to be a decent challenge, and it was. He was unable to move forward. Ball short was cut out by Dayu. Holmes looks in behind for Majok. Headed away, but the clearance was intercepted. And Gore looks to move forward. Couldn't do so. And now Kawhi looks to drive. He's got Jankovic forward of the ball. As Kawhi skins his marker, but ran the ball out of play. And yet another promising attack from the home side goes begging. And they realise the situation of the game. And they go to the bench once more. Final roll of the dice, this one. In fact, both sides are making a change. Coming off for Western United is Noah Holmes. And on comes number 40, Zach Kochankowski. And from a Springvale White Eagles point of view, off was number 9, Masi Namdar. And coming on, I believe, was Godwill Benjamin. And just to confirm that, it was the number 19 for Springvale White Eagles. Throwing taken long down the line. The White Eagles players disagreed with the call, but the throw-in has gone the way of the men in green and black. Attempted cross was blocked. But the White Eagles can't work their way forwards. Katardis with nice footwork to evade the challenge. He receives the ball back. Had Bozanovsky short for support, who now looks to take it upon himself to get the ball in, but well claimed from Samaranis before the ball disappeared behind. Now Godwill Benjamin, the substitute for the home side. Brady Quinn on the ball now. Under the challenge of Majok, who was too strong according to the referee. Got options left and right. Picks up Bozanovsky! And the shot was just over the bar. It was high and central. But he'll be disappointed with that. He'll sense that that's a massive chance gone begging. A third goal would secure all 3 points for Western United. And that was a massive chance to get it. But not to be. Now it's with Godwill Benjamin. Looking to take on his marker. And Baker one out. Ball down the line from Quinn to Kawhi. Got options in the middle if he can find them, and it's flicked towards goal from Jankovic. But in the end, it was flicked wide. And at the moment, the home side can't test Charlie Emery. Had 2 glorious chances that were expertly thwarted by the Western United reserves number 1. But other than that, in his second half, he hasn't really been troubled. Reece Bozanovsky. Now Bayu. First touch in field was heavy, but was able to keep hold of the ball. Good pressure from Kawhi, who nibbled in, but had the ball taken away from him. Clipped in behind for Majok, but he couldn't race onto it. Samaranis got there first. Chase down from Benjamin. It loops over the goalkeeper. And for a moment, Charlie Emery's heart must have been in his mouth. Because that could have gone anywhere. But luckily from a Western United reserves point of view, they're able to get away unscathed. Taken down the line. Majok kept the ball. And under the duress of a couple of challenges, eventually went down. And he's won aside. A dangerous free kick. Right of centre. And a chance for Western United's reserves to maybe ice the game here. Scatardis to take. A sea of players in the middle. Can he pick out one wearing green and black? Decent delivery in. It's headed away. Attempted shot on the volley. Wasn't coordinated from Reggae, and the ball strikes the upright. Ever so close to obtaining a third. But for the moment, Western United just can't put Springvale away. A goal for the hosts, and hearts around the stadium would be racing. Goal for Western United, and one would assume the game would be done and dusted from there. Clever bit of skill from Kochankowski, but Springvale White Eagles have got the ball back. Out wide left is Benjamin. Now Quinn slightly in field. Looking to take on his marker and beat him. In the end looks for support. Floated in from the left. Emery dropped the ball initially, but in the end got down to claim. Was really quick off his line, and it looked like he would get there without any trouble, but ended up spilling the ball without it costing him. Bay looks to flick it on. In the end, it was inadvertently flicked on from Yance. Chance in the middle, and Bayu is thwarted at the final line of defence by Samaranis. Driving forward is Ngor. The assistant referee has the flag up, and there's another yellow card being brandished. Ball intended for Yankovic. Couldn't find him. It's now Kochankowski looking to work the ball forward. It's now wide with Benjamin. He's got Quinn forward if he can find him down the line. That's where the ball goes. Brady Quinn cuts in field. Looking for a shooting chance, and it's straight at Charlie Emery. But Springvale White Eagles know they've got to up the ante. And they've got to beat him at least twice in order to get something from the game. And the goal kick was taken outside of Charlie Emery's penalty area. So this will mean an indirect free kick for Springvale. This isn't something you see all too often. But a poor piece of misjudgment by Charlie Emery. May give the White Eagles a chance. It'll be Kawhi standing over it. Will he be the one just to flick it short? Kawhi to roll one short. Shot on goal! Has gone in! A quite brilliant effort from Brady Quinn! And that might well spell a route back into the game for the Springvale White Eagles. It kissed the upright on its way in, and Brady Quinn with a curling belter, an exclamation mark that keeps his team in the game. The deficit is halved, and out of nothing, the Springvale White Eagles have hope. Now their fans are invigorated. Emery raced off his line and was lucky because the assistant referee had flagged for offside in amongst all of that. But don't these Springvale White Eagles players have their tails up now? And Gore looking to re-establish the 2-goal cushion. Drives in field and shoots. Parried away yet again from Samaranis, who's been shaky in goal on a number of occurrences. And was there once again, but he gets away with it this time, as he didn't in the first half. Moving forward is Kochankovsky. Good piece of defending, though, from the substitute Kabenko. And now it's behind for a goal kick. As we enter the final stanza of this game, from nowhere, the hosts now have a possible way back in. Ball in behind. Options arriving in the middle for the home side. Could they snare a late equaliser? It's Brady Quinn again. The ball initially escaped his grasp, but he won it back. It's now in central for Benjamin. Clipped in behind. Possibly a chance to roll square. Benjamin latches onto it and curls it wide. But they're finishing this game in a barnstorming fashion, the hosts. And you can't put it past them getting an equaliser at the moment. It looked so unlikely just minutes ago that they would find a way back into this game. But that's what a goal can do in football. And now they believe. Bayu flicks on for Majok. Great work to step in from Tonios, who looks to pick up his Western United opponent in Ion Majok. Play continues as Benjamin looks to break forward. The referee thought that the challenge was a fair one. Waving it away, but the White Eagles fans thought that their side was surely going to have a free kick, but in the end, the referee disagreed. As Kawhi is now being attended to by the physio. And the Western United haven't got away scot-free either. Because Ion Majok is down. And he's being attended to by the Western United physio. It's going to be a pulsating finish. Muted jeers as the ball hit the back of the net, as it was returned to Charlie Emery, who will restart play with a goal kick. Referee Lazaros Pantelidis goes over to hurry up the Western United physio, who eventually leaves the field of play. Powerful clearance forward. Flicked on by Bayu. On towards Benjamin. Headed away from him. He'll pick the ball back up and roll it. Central. As Benjamin and Kawhi have swapped wings. Will that be the tactical change that gets the White Eagles an equaliser? It goes towards the substitute in Godwill Benjamin! Oh, and it's cleared away off the line! It was on target and it looked like The tactical change would be a masterstroke, but it's hooked away off the line, and Western United survive for the moment at least. Benjamin took the ball down and must have thought that he'd have scored. But it wasn't to be. Stunning last-ditch clearance. What's the verdict from the fourth official? How many minutes will there be added on? As the visitors look to hold the ball in the corner and seal the game. Benjamin plays it central. They've got numbers streaming forward in abundance. Finds Kawhi. There's the overlapping run, which is ignored, and he somehow keeps the ball away from Sabit and Gore. Played central from Kabenko. Now with Tonios. Kabenko drives forward. The linesman awarded the free kick, but the referee disagreed, and now Western United have the ball. Forward, it's Sabit and Gore, takes it in field, it's a great save. Samaranis got down low and tipped the ball behind for a corner. Great ball to pick Sabit and Gore out. But in the end, he couldn't finish his dinner. And the game is still in the balance. Once again, Ion Majok is down. Is his race run. Majok once again attended to by the physio. It does appear as though there will be an alteration. So, Ion Majok is off then. And on comes Leighton Lawton, who trialled with the Perth Glory at the start of last year, but didn't do enough to earn a spot in their squad. Corner taken short as time is of the essence for the Springvale White Eagles. They've got a goal kick and they can sense the urgency. It's now or never. And that ball forward wasn't of the quality required. Rebounded off Mathul Kawhi. And now a throw in for Western United reserves. Taken down the line. Ball kept in play from Bozanovsky. And his only intention is to hold the ball in the corner. Clearance was blocked away and then behind for a goal kick. It really is now or never for Springvale. Ball rolled square. Switch of play towards Kawhi. Will he get there? The answer is no. Bayou has got Ngor moving forward. Bozanovsky on the other side. That's where the ball goes, but he won't get there before the touchline. The throw-in is taken quickly. Ball clipped forward. Jankovic couldn't flick the header on. And that is the full-time whistle. A game in which Western United were expected to win and coasted through the majority of it. They were 2-0 up at the break thanks to goals from Ion Majok and Manilak Agwek, but times would have been nervy towards the end of the game as an indirect free kick brought about after Charlie Emery took his goal kick outside his 18-yard box. Was curled home beautifully from Brady Quinn after it was laid off to him by Mathul Kawai. But at the end of the day, Western United reserves are expected to get the job done, and they're duly obliged. They move to 1 point off the top of the table. They stay in second place behind Preston Lions, but the gap is now slashed from 4 points to 1. And for the Springvale White Eagles, despite there being a long way to go in this season, the trapdoor of relegation looms large as they remain only clear of the foot of the table on goal difference. A spirited fighting effort towards the end of the game, but not enough for the host to claim anything from it. And in the end, Western United reserves got the job done away from home. Full-time score here from the Serbian Sports Centre is Springvale White Eagles 1, Western United reserves 2. I've been Oliver Walker-Peel. Thank you for joining me for some NPL3 Victoria coverage on this Friday night, and we hope to see you back on another NPL Victoria live stream very soon. Bye for now.